Hey folks, welcome back. I sort of nailed in one of the reasons why this choice is being like really weird for me is because like the other, most of the time in the other ones, like it felt like well prompted, and this is one of the like ones that feels kind of like out of left field. I went from like I'm feeling better about everything already to now I have to choose one of these things, which is a little strange to me. It just doesn't feel like it quite fits the rhythm in an otherwise like super awesome game. I feel like this one's just a slightly weird, slightly out of normal course thing, which is why I'm having a little bit of trouble figuring this out. So I feel like, do you like being photographed? Is really obvious. It's like, obviously she does. She's getting photographed by everybody. She wants to be a model. Really want to take my photo. It seems like I was just talking about like feeling really like better about everything, feeling pretty confident about everything. It feels like doy Max. But aren't you everyone's muse feels like it could be misconstrued, but it could be playful teasing, which is its own thing. So I feel like those two are too like doy, and this one is like 50-50. This one could totally blow it, or it could be totally the other, depending upon the tone. Hopefully it sounds playful and not jealous. I'm gonna try it. I know that Rachel is used to having all kinds of attention, not just mine. Okay, I might be a little bit jealous. Aren't you everyone's Blackwell muse? Rachel flicks her eyes from the granola bar, then back down. I blew it. Oh, well, I guess so. I mean, there are a lot of people who take inspiration from you. I've seen Daniel's drawings. They're amazing. That's because Daniel's a good artist. Anyone can be a muse. Maybe you've got something special. That's what they all say. She laughs. Rachel knows what she's talking about. I have to admit, there really is a synergy between models and photographers. It's sort of what came to mind when I asked you to be my partner. Not that I would really know. You're kind of the first one I've worked with in a serious way. Rachel's eyes light up. She leans in close, like she's going to whisper. Instinctively, I do too. Synergy. That's the word. Her exclamation makes me jerk back. Rachel can be loud sometimes. Guess that was supposed to be loud. She and Chloe are like a two-woman firing squad. We're like an electric combo, Max. I can feel it. And we can really amp it up, one-on-one. Let's raise the stakes on this contest. I laugh nervously. Rachel and I are so different. Really different. Can we synergize? I kinda need to figure out what the stakes even are before we do any raising. Rachel tilts her head to the side and reaches up to idly touch the feather earring that she's always wearing. I've never seen her without it. Then how about we scout out some locations? We can go right now. And ditch class? And ditch class. Rachel's smile dares me to take her up on it. I know that if I were Chloe, I'd instantly drop everything and go. They're always skipping together. But I'm not Chloe. It's starting to fully hit me that I'm going to be spending plenty of time alone with Rachel this week. I don't know what to expect. Just like me. It's like they're writing it to match the player, which is good writing. I have no idea what things are going to be like without Chloe around. Guess I'm going to find out. Skipping class makes me nervous. We could easily go later, but Rachel looks so enthusiastic about the idea. Let's be troublemakers. Fuck it, let's go now. I might regret this, but it's hard to say no to Rachel. Let's go now, before I change my mind. I guess I must look nervous about it, because Rachel bursts out laughing. Okay, but don't look so nauseous. Madsen's not gonna pop out and arrest you. Probably. Oh no. She winks at me, then stands and offers me a hand up. I take it, Her grip is really strong. I've got the perfect place. Alright, I guess she just chooses. And I just choose whether I skip with her. Alright, whatever. Before coming to Blackwell, I could count all the times I've ever skipped class on one hand. 3 out of 4 of those were because I was sick or cramping. Hooking up with Chloe again means that I've missed my fair share in the past year. And now Rachel's got me doing it too. I know that she was teasing me, but I seriously expected Chloe's stepdad to materialize from thin air and start yelling at us. Instead, we just had a pretty uneventful trip to the bus stop. I guess I was paranoid for no reason, unless he's waiting to ambush us when we get back. But now that we're here, I already feel better. This was a good idea. The beach is an awesome place for photos. The light's always so beautiful out here by the water, and the scenery pretty much paints itself. And with a model like Rachel, it'll be hard not to take a good photo. It's perfect, right? Just like I said. Yeah, actually, I don't know why I hadn't thought of it. The beach is one of my fave places. I love just coming here and zoning out. Rachel mimes pinching something between her fingers. I get the idea. You and Chloe both. Rachel laughs. Don't worry. I don't bring you here to watch me get stoned. I know. I look out towards the water. The ocean disappears into the horizon, stretching on forever. We could pretty much take the photo anywhere here. Yeah, that's the best part. Anything here would make for a killer backdrop. Especially a beached whale. Rachel spreads her arms to it all. She's totally right. Even in October, the beach here has a certain warmth to it. It's so free and open. Kind of like Rachel, really. I watch as she kicks up her shoes and then ditches them both in her backpack by the rocks. She looks so happy out here kicking at the sand. It's hard not to be caught up in her good mood. Hey, come on. I've already checked for broken glass with my feet. Rachel's got her hands on her hips, looking expectant. I hesitate before kneeling to untie my sneakers. The broken glass joke is not funny. I know that the beach is a favorite spot for Vortex-style boozing, and to be honest, I've seen some pretty shady-looking people hanging out here in the past. That's why I checked for it first. Rachel starts laughing at herself. It's infectious. You probably shouldn't use your feet next time. Hey, if I don't live on the edge, then who will? With that kind of attitude, you will literally be living on the edge of broken glass. Shit happens. You will never be able to walk a runway. I'm too short for the runway, so whatevers. You're making a pretty big effort here to justify stepping on broken bottles. I'm just saying that if it happens... Rachel's laughter dissolves into snorting. It's really cute. I've never heard her snort before. You'll have print work either way. That's the goal. Rachel's picking her way along the sand, and after rolling my jeans up to my knees, I join her. She seems so comfortable here, but I know that what she really wants is to make it big in Hollywood. She's never shied away from telling everyone about her dreams. She really does exemplify Blackwell. She'll probably be a famous alumni one day. Maybe that's why Rachel loves the beach so much. Maybe it helps her pretend that she's in California instead of Oregon. The sand is wet and freezing down by the water, but it doesn't seem to bother Rachel. I'm so happy that I finally get to work with a real photographer. For a moment, I'm not sure who Rachel's even talking about. It's me, of course. Duh, Max. Decided to work with a real model. Really? Thank you. Really? Thank you. I don't know if I'm a real photographer. I don't know if beating myself up is the right way to go here. It's like, come on, Max. Have a little confidence. chicks dig confidence. So I had to work with a real model. I could just turn it around. That'd be like the most confident. Like, oh yeah, I know, right? I'm great. You're better, hey, baby. I have no idea. I mean, it's like, I have no idea. I mean, it's like, how am I even supposed to? Because she's so unknown as a quality. A quantity. That's what I'm looking for. That word. I'm slipping into an accent. I'm very sorry. That is not my native accent. Really? Thank you. You know what? Fuck it. I'm excited to work with a real model. You're a real-ass model, girl. I'm the one that's excited. I get to work with a real model. Rachel looks really pleased. She reaches up to play with her earring. I'm just an amateur hoping to play the pro game. She sounds so modest about it. You will. I'll have the bragging rights to say I took your pics before you were famous. Or maybe I'll be the one bragging that Max Caulfield did a photo shoot with me before she ever hit it big. She elbows me. It's playful, so I elbow her back. I look out at our surroundings, scanning my eyes from the distant horizon to the long white stretch of the beach, and then to the cliff and the lighthouse. Each view is so beautiful in its own way. I have no idea where we could even take this photo. Anywhere. When it's right, it's right. And you're hardcore. But we'll have to get it in one shot, won't we? Because that instant film is hella expensive, right? Well, yeah, but pictures not turning out as a fact of life with any kind of film, so I'm always stocking up on extra. I want it to be perfect on the first try. She sounds strangely firm about that, like she's been thinking it over. I look away from Rachel and up towards the sky. The sun is breaking through the clouds and it stirs something up in my chest. The light on the beach always makes me feel kinda... I'm not sure what word I'm looking for. Infinite? It sounds kind of lame like that. Oh, never mind, that sounds silly. Or like a line from a cliche coming-of-age novel. No, it doesn't. I feel the exact same way. Rachel's looking up at the sun, too. I bet she wishes that we were on a beach in LA instead. I wish I could fly her out there for the photo, just to say thank you for helping me out. Rachel looks like she's thinking something over. I think that's enough research for today, don't you? She stretches her arms above her head. Or, wait, no. She's taking off her shirt. Where's the shirtless sprite? Let me see the shirtless sprite. Come on. Come on, game designers. Anyway, she's taking off her... She's popping her top. We'll get back to her popping her top in another episode. Hey! Anyway, thank you so much for watching. God, I love playing this game. I'm so excited. I'm like more than halfway through now. Yeah, hope to catch you next time. Mwah. See ya.